Hello, my dear friend who is watching this video right now. I know that life can be tough and often it seems like there's no way out of our problems. But I want you to know that I'm here to tell you that there is a way out, and it's found in faith. Firstly, I'd like to make it clear that it's not your fault for going through difficulties. You're a kind and righteous person, and unfortunately, problems arise in our lives despite that. And it's important to emphasize that many times the difficulties we face are not our fault. Sometimes, bad people or unexpected situations simply appear and put us in difficulty. But that doesn't mean we should blame ourselves or feel less important because of it. It's important to remember that unfortunately, we live in an imperfect world where there are people who don't act justly and correctly. But God teaches us not to give up in the face of these challenges, and gives us the strength we need to face them. In the Bible, we find many stories of people who went through difficulties but managed to overcome them with God's help. One example is the story of Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his own brothers and ended up being unjustly imprisoned. However, he never lost faith in God and in himself, and ended up becoming one of the most powerful men in Egypt. Therefore, if you are going through a difficulty, remember that it's not your fault. God didn't promise us that life would be easy, but He promised us that He would always be by our side, giving us the strength and courage we need to face challenges. And if you ever feel alone or discouraged, know that there are many people who care about you and are willing to help you. Don't hesitate to seek help from friends, family, or healthcare professionals. And above all, remember that God will always be with you, no matter what happens. But I know how difficult it is to deal with this. I have also faced many challenges, from problems at school to difficulties at work and relationship issues. In school, many students face bullying and discrimination for being different from others. This was the case for a girl named Anna. Anna was one of the few black students in her school and suffered a lot from the jokes and prejudiced comments of her classmates. However, she never lost faith in herself and in God. She studied hard, dedicated herself to her hobbies, and surrounded herself with true friends who supported her. Over time, she became a leader in school, inspiring other students to be more tolerant and respectful of differences. In college, many students also faced challenges. This was the case for a guy named Marcos. Marcos was always very shy and insecure and had difficulty communicating in public. When he started studying in college, he faced a big test. He needed to present a thesis in front of an evaluating board. He became very anxious and afraid of failing, but he didn't give up. He dedicated himself to studying and preparing, and prayed to God for strength and courage. When the day of the presentation arrived, he was able to overcome his fear and impressed the board with his well-crafted work. He graduated with honors and is now a successful professional. At work, many Christians face difficulties because of their faith. This was the case for a woman named Carla. Carla worked in a company where the environment was very competitive and hostile. She noticed that some colleagues were dishonest and did everything to stand out, even if it hurt others. Carla didn't agree with that attitude, but didn't know what to do. So, she started praying for guidance from God. Over time, she found a way to stand firm but without losing kindness and humility. She became a reference for integrity in the company, and many colleagues started following her example. But I want to tell you another story that always gives me strength in difficult times. It's the story of Jesus, who went through many adversities during his life, but never gave up and always found a way to overcome the challenges. He teaches us that even in the midst of pain and suffering, it's possible to win and achieve victory. If Jesus passed and conquered the world, be sure that you can also pass and overcome the difficulties that are appearing in your life. I know this may seem impossible now, but I want you to know that the solution is in spirituality. Believe in God, pray, have faith, and trust that He will always be by your side, helping you overcome adversities and find a way out. And if you need to vent, don't worry about crying, I'm here to listen and support you. Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments of this video, and know that you're not alone. And remember, this message was made especially for you. Accept it as a divine answer, and know that you are blessed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and watch more videos that can help ease your heart. Also, share this video with someone you know who is going through difficult times. And to conclude, I want to leave you with a motivational Bible verse: everything is possible for one who believes, Mark 9 verse 23. Stay in peace, my friend, and have faith.